At the end of yesterday's installment, Prisca passed out. It was in the middle of chaos that was going on at the house of Erastus as a result of the confrontation between Paul and the so-called super apostles. Here Prisca continues. Who is waking me? Who's chafing my hands? I'm lying in a little room, the guest room, I think, with a small menorah painted on the wall. Who is the good man above me? Sosthenes, watching my eyes. But roughly my memory returns. I sit up and I beg him for information. He tells me that 2 men were arrested in the melee at the house of Erastus, both of them bound and thrown out of the city. We must find them, he says. Who are they? Who are those 2 men? Apelles the shoemaker and Paul the apostle. Again, we hear a little bit from Prisca. The wind howls in the lanyards. The ship heaves and creaks and casts a long white wake behind us. Only a small foresail is raised, but one is enough. We're running with the wind. Oh, Lord, we should not be on the open sea. Not now, not in this season. The winter's descending with death in his wings. Jesus, Master, save us. But Paul refused to bide the winter in Achaia. He found a last ship out and boarded and hasn't spoken since. He sits with his back on the gunwale, taking the sea spray on his poor, unhoused head. He sits with his knees drawn up to his chest, his chin low and extended. That silent vulture-like crouch had spooked the sailors. They've told me that if we run into a storm, they will not lash him down. If the waves want him, say the sailors, let the waves take him. There are 3 of us here. 3 of us mad as shearwaters, skimming our graves. The 3rd, however, is not Sosthenes. He chose to remain in Corinth. The 3rd is Apelles, the shoemaker, who also raises the sailors' suspicions, for he's filled with the joy of danger. On the other hand, he gladly does the most perilous tasks, so they tolerate him in their company. I myself, I'm sick at heart. My friend, my Paul, is mute. Let's stop there for today.